I thought we had made a big mistake trying to pull this out of the woods like that. Whoa, whoa! Randy! Oh man, so we're gonna have an update for you guys on Midnight, the cat. I'm gonna show you guys some footage. So we bought a used shed and it had a bunch of stuff in there. So we're gonna show you guys that in a different video of actually going through it all. Today I wanna give you guys an update of Midnight. Brandy went over and seen him a couple times now. Here, I'll let Brandy give you an update.
Up there steady?
Yeah, it's steady.
Okay.
It's nice and level. So this is a shed we got. We'll go in there and look at it in just a second, but what's the update?
So Hope and we had to take Hayden and Hadley and drop them off at basketball practice, and it's close to where the vet is. So they told me that he's my kid, is what he calls him. So anytime I want to come see him. So Hope and I went in there and they brought him in the room to us. He has like shaved, I don't know if you're gonna put a picture.
Yeah, I can show
He's kind of shaved right here where they had to take his blood to do the testing. And then they have an IV that goes into his little front paw. But he was standing up, he was purring at us. Like if we stopped petting him, he would rub up against us, like loving on us. So he's feeling a ton better, but he still just hasn't been eating and drinking enough that they want to keep him on the IV still. So he'll definitely be staying tonight. I'm hoping tomorrow I'll be able to bring him home. I'm probably gonna reach out to him and see if that would be possible, if they think he's good enough.
So did they ever tell you like what's wrong?
No, it's just some kind of infection. He didn't specify what it showed, just an infection. So that's why his body was just trying to fight that off.
Oh, okay. And she's doing good.
Yeah, I think she's missing him. She's fat as a little butterball.
So I'm actually somewhat surprised he made it because he was bad.
I thought like that whole night, I was like, tomorrow when they call, they're probably going to say that he didn't make it, is what I thought.
Like, he went down so fast. It was crazy. As soon as we seen that he wasn't feeling good, that we noticed, Randy calls the vet, gets him in. And I was like, man, he's dying, is what I thought. But there's Bandit.
Yep. I am. I'm looking that Bandit about got his booty whipped last night by Bobby.
They're bus buddies too most of the time.
They were up roosting in the little
just up there on
above the porch, and
pooping
Bobby
everywhere.
was pecking him like crazy, so the girls were screaming.
Yeah, it's crazy. Nice chrome. He's gonna get Sue over here. Okay, so this is actually a 12 by 16 shed that we got. All the stuff on the porch, all my tools, everything is getting cleaned off and going in here. Brand, let's walk in here and just show them how big it is.
That's what the original
Yeah, we
was.
just cleaned all that out.
Wasp nests.
And we'll show the video of actually going through this later and explain everything.
A little musty.
Yeah, it does. So this is actually pretty good size.
Oh, you didn't get all those?
No, not yet.
We'll have to do that. Well, I don't know if it echoes in here. Because like you were, I think we said in the other video that we're not showing yet, we could potentially like not have a storage unit anymore. Like between this and our smaller shed, we can get everything. But I don't want to just shove stuff in here.
No,
I want it to make sense. Like, hey, tools are over here. Here's
and it's got 3 little lofts too to put stuff up.
Yeah, I feel like those lofts, we might be able to put a lot of like decorations, Christmas stuff, and I can just have it organized.
Yeah, put all the stuff in here. There's actually a dresser that we're gonna be giving away to someone locally. Probably.
I guess the refrigerator worked. It looked like a pretty nice refrigerator. So
Brandy wanted over here by the wood shed. It actually looks pretty good over here. I cleaned all this out earlier today. I didn't show none of that.
Well, it's not easy or cheap to have them moved. So I didn't want to just stick it somewhere and us want to change that. So I just felt like this will be the best spot. Maybe we can, when we actually move into the house, move the other shed. So this can kind of be the area for tools and storage and all that. Yep.
So let me show you some footage of actually getting this out of the woods. It was crazy. Where we went and picked it up at, the road there is like a lot more narrow than I thought. And I thought this was a 10 by 16. It's actually a 12 by 16.
He have came if it was a 12.
Yeah, but he didn't with the road. So I'm going to show you guys. I had to cut a lot of trees out, and I was Randy the carpenter's out there helping me. But I was cutting, so I didn't get to film a whole lot. All the footage I got was pretty much him maneuvering. So I'll show you guys that, and then show you guys him bringing it up here, setting it up, and then we'll be back in just a minute. We had permission to cut the trees to get the shed out at all costs, and we'll explain later in another video. Whoa, whoa, Randy. Boy, this is wider than we thought. Things have grown up since they brought this back here. He's got it. Yeah. Yeah.
Hopefully this is that worst spot.
Huh?
Hopefully this is that worst spot.
Woo. That's crazy. Oh man. Okay, so you guys seen us moving it, getting it in here. I thought we had made a big mistake trying to pull this out of the woods like that. What's up, Gracie? Gabby, what's going on? I was like, once he got out there and we looked at it and all that, like, I was like, oh, I don't know about this. I don't know. I wish I was able to film the trees we had to cut and move. It was a lot. I really thought, at the worst case scenario, we'd take it back and leave it there. No shed over here. Second worst case scenario, we could have unloaded the shed. He could have got his little, you seen like kind of like the little machine on tracks. He could have unloaded the shed and then moved it down the road and then got up there. I think we would have got it out regardless, but it just made it easier, I guess, by me cutting the trees down. And on top of all that, my chainsaw was starting and stopping. So then I was like, oh my gosh, we're gonna get his truck stuck in the middle of the woods. The shed is gonna have to stay in the middle of the wood. I mean, it was something else. That was quite the experience today, you might say. Then when he got out here, the machine actually broke down. I didn't show you that. The machine broke down, a wire broke, and then he had to go get the piece and fix it. It was just like one of them things, like if it could happen, it happened today. But all that being said, we got the shed. Needs a little TLC, needs a little work on it, but just cosmetic stuff. The inside is perfect. And this is like, if you're gonna go buy this shed now, it's anywhere from $45,000 to $5,000 what we got quoted for this size of a shed. So we actually got a way better deal on that, and we'll talk about that later in the future. But right now, I'm gonna go in there. Brandy and the girls made something in the house, made the countertops. They put something on countertops. They want me to show you guys. It's pretty funny. What are y'all doing? Huh? Okay. Okay, so actually Randy and I finished this morning before we went and got the shed. Those are the 3 drawers we're gonna have.
Oh, I didn't see
yeah, you can see those. We did like a small, medium, large. So I thought that was a good idea.
The top can be like utensils.
Yeah, and then we started putting the floor in that, and we ended up going to lunch and then getting the shed. But then Brandy and the girls,
We just decided we're gonna go with these.
yeah, I like that a lot better than granite.
It's marble.
Yeah, it's pretty funny because they're actually excited to put that on there.
Now I'll have to. I can't remember who said in the comments, but I was like, that was actually a really good idea.
What, to put that on there?
Yeah, we spent $5 or less, and now at least if we're like brushing our teeth and
Yeah.
stuff, it's not like it's wood.
That's true.
So
Don't mind our door hanging up against the dresser here in the background. We're living in a construction zone. But yeah, this is, I think we should do this through the whole house, Brandy. Don't even get...
no, but
huh?
it's good for a while.
Yeah. Awesome. So things are coming along. So the whole moving the shed thing, was kind of not really, I don't know, like we were planning on doing other things in the house today, but then the guy was able to move it today, so we were able to get it. We really need that so bad. You guys know all the stuff we got on the back porch. We just have no storage here. Moving from the other house with a big 1,500 square foot pole barn and then a double garage, and then we got one storage unit. So when we moved out here in the camper, we knew things were going to be, we were going to have room for a lot of stuff.
Well, the main thing I feel like this is you also accumulated over
a
year and a half a lot of tools.
Tons of tools.
So that's the stuff like Randy will be like, hey, where's this? And like you can't find it. So we just need it more organized with space.
So I think tomorrow, me and Hope went in there and swept it all out. I think tomorrow we're going to clean off the back porch, get everything organized in there like Randy said. That way we know, and that's literally, so I get a lot of comments like, why'd you put the woodshed so far away from your house? It's really not. Hope could throw a rock and hit the woodshed from there. So the tools will be right there within like, I don't know, 30 yards away. It's not very far at all.
Well, and then for long term, I feel like that whole area can be like the tools, the sawmill, the bobcat,
so
the woodshed.
The 2-car garage or whatever we decide to do is going to go between the house and that shed. It'll fit in there just right. And that we could always move. If we got a bobcat, I could move that shed. All he did is pick it up and drag it.
Good.
But yeah, it's fine right there. But like Randy said, the other shed, that could be our utility shed for the solar that we're going to be getting. And it's a little bit smaller. We can move it out of the way. I don't know. We'll see. I told you guys in the last video about the propane will be getting hooked up next week. They're actually going to be moving the propane tank over. And I'm going to get that whole area cleaned up. Hopefully while it's still nice out, because they're calling for nicer weather for the next few days. So we're going to have a lot of things going on. Working on the inside, working on the outside. It's one of them things when we get really nice weather outside, it's like we want to do things outside to help with the process. And I'm tired of looking at all the stuff laying around everywhere. We just didn't have anywhere to put it. Now we do. So yeah, I think that's all I got for you. This video is probably a super short video. The main reason we wanted to make this video was to give you an update on midnight. And
That's what I was gonna say. Thank you for your messages and thoughts and prayers. Like I really did not think he was gonna make it. I've never really ever had cats, but my mom has, and I've never seen a cat that sick that like just springing back. So, but I mean, it's been lots of antibiotics and fluids and all that.
Yeah. So. And so the vet bill so far really not that bad. It was like $350.
Well, and that's what we feel like this vet, we've recommended him to friends. As far as like the prices, I do feel like it's very affordable because some people, but it is just kind of a barn cat. So some people maybe wouldn't even spend that on him.
My Uncle Richard would have said no.
But I just feel like I don't know. I feel like if we are able to, I definitely want to spend the money on him to give him the best chance. He's only like 6 months old, I think. Yeah, he's only like a 6-month-old kitten, so.
Yeah, so she says only a barn cat, like all our animals here, even though it's only
they have a purpose.
They have a purpose, and they're still animal. You still have compassion for an animal, regardless if it's an outdoor cat or guard dog or whatever. You know, it's still an animal, and it still has feelings, and it still has life.
Yeah. Well, I just mean, we've had him for like 4 or 5 months and he's to catch mice.
People will say that though, like it's only a barn cat.
But there's some people who it's like, hey, they might have had a cat for 15 years that's like their baby.
Yeah.
So I was just comparing it like that we definitely were going to spend the money, but someone might be like, wouldn't. I'm not spending that. It was a free cat.
I know a lot of people that wouldn't.
Yeah.
But it's one of them deals. All right, so we'll keep you guys updated again on that. And hopefully we'll have some house updates, getting a lot of stuff done around here. We'll show you too soon. Catch you on the next video. Thanks for watching.